looking at like years and years of ColdFusion vulnerabilities, a lot of them required being able to access CFIDE. And so like that's one of those examples where I'd say like 100% like the security risk of exposing that to the internet or an untrusted network trumps like any benefit that you're going to get from ease of use for that one. You know what, like say like not having to type a 20-character password versus like a 14-character password make it a little bit easier, or debate things like that. But definitely like if I can kind of send home two messages: one, protect your CFIDE, so like don't expose it to the internet, make sure that it's really locked down. And then the other piece, yeah, the remote ColdFusion component stuff, that was something that I learned after looking at how a number of these ColdFusion exploits worked. They all had to hit one remote ColdFusion CFC file, and so that was like even going back pre-March of 2023, but like the vulnerabilities in March of 2023, and then later that year there were like a succession of a new one was found, and then someone learned how to bypass that, and someone learned how to bypass that. But like, let's say in March, let's say you said, you know what, I'm going to block CFC files from being requested from my web server. That would have just by nature protected you from the thing that was found 6 months from then, and then another month from then, and then 2 years later. So it's kind of balancing that. And if you're not using remote ColdFusion components, really easy to block those. On the flip side, if you have a whole huge application where everything is written with remote components because they're API-like, and you happen to embrace that, that's going to be a lot harder to say, you know what, let's back off from that. And that's similar to even some of the scoping questions. If you can easily scope your variables and fix it easily, do it. But some of these, like depending on what your application looks like, or some of the earlier choices you made, it may be harder to put some of these preventions or some of these temporary fixes in place. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of hard product decisions that have to go into things like that.